Hey there, guys. This is Sam
And Justin.
at the Survival Review. And today we're going to be talking about a movie called Robocop 3.
It's the third Robocop movie.
Yeah, it's the worst one.
Yes.
And,
It is.
Let's just get this over with.
Now it's not the only, but it is the first PG-13 Robocop movie. And that's just where the problems start. I guess we'll start with the plot, get that out of the way. The plot involves, I don't know the whole, but the plot involves OCP is still trying to create the Delta City that they've been trying to make for every movie. So they start evicting these people from their houses. And then those people from the houses create their own kind of rogue group. And then through some shenanigans, Robocop becomes a part of that. Yeah, that's the plot.
And here's the thing about the plot. We watched the movie not even 2 days ago. Alright? We still had to look that up.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't explain it that well.
No. Because watching the movie, it is so unmemorable. So boring and bland and just not good that you can't even remember it an hour after you saw it.
And the plot is such a big step down from Robocop 2 because it's not even advancing the story. It's just a very bland, safe plot line that they can easily market this towards the kids. One of the main characters in this movie is a little girl.
Yeah.
She's like a computer genius. And in the opening scene has a Robocop toy. That's the kind of movie this is. Ed 209, the really cool robot from the first movie, is actually, it wasn't in the second one, or I think was very briefly, is in this one for a scene, and gets totally ruined.
Yeah.
Totally. The cast in this movie, Peter Weller is not back as Robocop. Instead we get, I don't know, his insert name here, man.
Insert name here, man.
He has no emotion at all. None. There's a scene.
And granted, it is a cyborg, but Robocop did have
in 1 and
emotion.
2, they established that he has emotion. You know what I mean? They established that. Especially in the second one where he got more stuff to do. And they established that. And he doesn't do it. There's a scene, spoiler, but you guys don't care, where his partner from the first 2 movies, an essential character to the series, she dies. And he doesn't do anything. He doesn't emote at all when that happens.
Nothing at all.
At all. And that actress probably only did this so she can die 40 minutes. So I think it was 30 to 40 minutes in. And so that's one reason why she came back. We had the Black Sergeant though.
Yeah,
he's back.
He's
and he actually does stuff.
He actually does stuff in this movie. That's one of the few good things about
this movie.
Okay,
let's start here. Let's say the positive things about this movie. Black Cop, he actually does stuff, because in the first movie he's always just sitting in the office. Now he's actually out with the vest on and the gun and stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool. And they brought, and one thing I didn't mention actually as a negative thing in Robocop 2, in a Robocop 2 review, is that they changed the music score.
Yeah.
And the music score in the first movie is great.
It's fantastic.
And the one in the second one was very cheesy. There's a chorus chanting Robocop in the theme. It was really And this movie brought back the original composer and actually has the classic theme, and the music is great.
It's very good.
Great music. Black Cop does stuff.
That's about it.
That's where it ends, yes.
The rest of it, it's so...
The plot, exactly, we already mentioned the plot's being awful, the acting is very bad. I think the more problem with this movie is not that it is PG-13, but it's a PG-13 movie trying to be a PG movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't at least try to have some sort of grit to it. It doesn't really tries to be a kid's movie. Obviously with the little girl with the Robocop toy at the beginning, and just the plot being very safe and them going against the bad corporate guys. Also, that Robocop doesn't do anything like this whole movie. He's either lying in like a chair or getting his butt kicked.
Yeah.
By robot ninjas. Forgot about that. It's terrible. There's robot ninjas.
It's almost like It's like something that your mind tries to repress. You don't want to.
One of the lines in this movie is you see a guy saying, "I thought your damn ninja would have taken out Robocop by now."
Yeah.
That's a line in this movie. They just no man. It's just terrible. It doesn't do justice to Robocop. It doesn't even try. It's just wanting to make a few bucks off the series. I'm playing it safe by making it PG-13. They kind of they try a bit to emulate the kind of like satire style, and it doesn't work at all.
Not at all.
There is one like really weird, like I thought it was really weird because it was a really dark joke involving like one of the workers at OCP jumping out the window.
Yeah, that was so like that was screwed up.
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny.
Yeah,
actually,
I mean,
in like a RoboCop 2 trashy way.
I thought it was funny too, but like it's screwed up.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
With everything else in the movie being kind of kid.
And there's even one scene where these two guys are talking about that, and one guy goes like, "Oh, if that was me, I would have shot myself. It would have been less showy." Then the next scene, he gets fired, so he walks out of the room, closes the door. And a minute later, you hear a gunshot.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Wait. Now, if those scenes were in RoboCop 2, I wouldn't have questioned it at all.
But this,
that shows how
like
screwed
the
up
rest
RoboCop
of
2
the rest of this movie
is not like that.
It's not like that one bit.
It's not like that. That was so weird. That happened because you're like, oh, funny moment. But it doesn't even match the tone of the movie.
Yeah.
At all.
It's.
But seriously, though, throughout the whole movie, RoboCop just gets his butt kicked like the whole time.
That's all that happens.
And he gets a jetpack.
The flying RoboCop.
Yeah.
There's nothing else we can really say besides it's bad. Don't watch it. That's it.
It's RoboCop 3.
It's RoboCop 3, and out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 2.
I'll do the same. 2 out of 10.
It's very, very little going for it besides the music and the cop.
He's awesome.
He's an awesome character, and he gets some stuff to do in this movie. But that's about.
That's what brings it up from being a 1.
Yeah,
and the music. But that's just.
Other than that, there's really nothing we could say.
Besides, so there's only really one good RoboCop, and that's the original, classic, Paul Verhoeven directed, Peter Weller starred, classic RoboCop.
But now we have the new RoboCop to look forward
Yay.
to. By the time this video is on YouTube, that movie will already be out.
Yes.
And we may have already seen it by then.
Maybe.
And
if that day comes, we will review it.
We will review it. And don't expect much better than what we said in this review.
No, I would say expect
better than RoboCop 3, but
if not, what?
We're not expecting much out of the new movie, if you can't tell.
Not much at all.
But
so that's the RoboCop trilogy, if you like to call it that. Not really. That's the 3 theatrical RoboCop movies.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. One's great, another one's okay, another one's piece of crap.
Yep. And that's about all we've got to say.
Yes.
So thank you guys very much for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.